Truth seekers, welcome back to our channel, which is why it should come as no surprise that this one caught a lot of attention. Seeing family photos, work locations, or any shooting details can be tricky. But we are here today to spill the secrets on what goes down behind the scenes in Prince Harry and Meghan Markle land. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our channel. Come on a little closer because I have some hot royal tea for you. We're about to take one hell of a royal roller coaster. So to what's at the heart of all this controversy? Actress Meghan Markle becomes Britain-phobic princess. Can you believe it? The lady who wed the life out of Eton College is said to plunder at the sight of a Union Jack. Before I move on, let me make one thing clear: I am the critic for all, wherever and anywhere it may be, here or other. You know damn well what I mean. Who cares? That being said, if you're after cupcakey nice talk, maybe look elsewhere. But, for some actual royal ruckus real talk, check back next week. And if you have not even subscribed yet, where will I be? Like, share, comment, smash that like, subscribe and bell post haste. Now, let's break this down. The former actress extraordinaire, who dreamed of a seat in the bright lights of Hollywood, is apparently scared she has ended up on the wrong side. But knives or acid attacks are the latest thing she's worried about. Oh no, no, no. Royal expert Rifi Hygo Menku said these aren't what terrify a fame-hungry ex-royal even more: the sound of booing. Yes, you heard it here first. The Duchess of Sussex, who has lived through paparazzi and tabloid headlines, is apparently terrified at mere vocal censure from the great British public. Talk about a plot twist. The irony of this is not lost on me. We just had Meghan sitting there all high and mighty about speaking her truth to power, right? Now all of a sudden it's like she doesn't even want to engage in hearing other people talk, especially if they're not going on about how incredible she is. And they live down to their name. But wait, there's more. Our expert reckons Meghan is in the throes of an extreme case of Britain-phobia. She not even want to grace UK soil, was filled with too many bad memories. Oh, I am sorry, can somebody please get my very tiny violin? The woman who took a royal title, lived in the taxpayer's cottage and all that goes with being involved in the firm. When things were to their benefit, Britain was just fine, but all of a sudden years later, Britain's not good enough for them? Not the best way to proverbially bite the hand that stuffed your pie. But hold on, this is juicy stuff, y'all. We're also told Meghan never really fit into the British upper-crust society. That's probably just as well, though. She is a West Coast kind of girl and would clearly not survive at the pinnacle of British society. Well, color me shocked. Yes, that's right, being a princess doesn't equal instant popularity. Alright, so let's take a breather here. Meghan will probably be sat on her pedestal frolicking in the sun somewhere in California and sipping some oat milk lattes while rehearing yet another one of her woe is me speeches, but we actually have other royals doing their job. Look at Zara Tindall, for example. Apparently, she is also set to miss the yearly Balmoral retreat. But the woman's not a quitter, and you don't exactly see her crying to the press about it, now do ya? No, she's simply weathering it like a palace pro. Well, on to the real royals now, Prince William and Princess Kate. Harry and Meghan have all of their time consumed airing dirty laundry, playing victim, while Will and Kate are out here becoming King Charles Tumbler lords. That is the definition of a power move. But back to our attention-seeking friend Meghan. The August 7th fixture will mark the first time she has been in Britain since attending Queen Elizabeth II's funeral service during her last visit to British soil back on September 2022. Oh, and the irony is not lost on me. A graceful arrival before the greatest royal gathering for generations, but too busy to even pop by dad and mom-in-law's new place for a cuppa? Selective participation much? Of course I know what all you are thinking, egads, the media was just so mean to poor Meghan. Well, darlings, do I have news for you. As many royalty soon find out, it's not all tiaras and horse-drawn carriages. That is just a price for it, criticism and spotlights on you in addition to unfair treatment sometimes. But you know what it also easy with? A platform, impact and a difference. But I suppose that was not flashy sufficient to our Hollywood hopeful. Let's be real for a second. This would be the silliest security concern excuse if not for how this flew in like a gust of wind through thin papers. If Meghan were in real danger, do you think the royal family wouldn't be able to protect her? Of course, they could. But that would not suit the ragtail of poor persecuted Meghan, would it? Well, my friends, this is a good old sour grapes scenario. Meghan waltzed into the royal family assuming she was going to be the breakout star of her own show, and asked us all to spring for it. But once she had a taste of what being royal was really like and all the rules and expectations it carried, not to mention actual work, suddenly, shockingly, her enthusiasm for becoming one herself quickly fizzled out. Oh, and the victims of this all. Harry, who used to be brave and cute, is now a puppy dog of a husband, eager to defend his wife at every turn. It's a puppet show, and we all know who the puppets are. But wait, there's more folks. But now that Meghan is at home alone feeling awfully sorry for herself, and avoiding Britain like the plague, it's a case of another day in royal life. They are between the beds of hospitals, supporting charities and represent nations. Actually working the job they were born or married into. And the British public? Wait, so they haven't been moping about not having Meghan back? I can tell you that much. That is, in fact, the biggest understatement of the century and most definitely 98% relieved. I mean, the eternal melodrama and hungering for publicity had gotten so old already. Of course, that doesn't mean Meghan did not struggle at times during her years as a working royal. It is difficult for anyone to adapt to a new culture, family and public role. Well, plenty of the people have done it before her. And after. For example, Princess Mary of Denmark, Queen Maxima of the Netherlands. They found a way to adapt, direct peaceful lives playing their respective roles and win the love of new countries they were transplanted into. But Meghan? Apparently, she wanted to reform the institution instead of abiding by its standards. And when that fell through, she just packed up her ball and went home, or more specifically, took her prince to California. They want us to believe that this is a woman who should be so scared of what would happen in going back. Oh come on, this is the woman who traded on her royal title for a good lark at celeb parties, and to make some money. She's not afraid of Britain. She's scared to see the fruits of her works. Nobody is asking Meghan to love everything about Britain or the royals. You do have real, legitimate complaints and gripes, but there is a huge difference between that, or you simply being pissed because things didn't go your way. Right now, Meghan appears to be following the latter. But you know what? Maybe this is for the best. The royal family has been around for centuries, it's weathered most of the storms that have come its way, and this one will pass too. From here, of course, and without the non-stop Meghan and Harry sideshow, maybe they focus again on what truly counts, working for the people as a figurehead. Meanwhile, Meghan, well, she dug her bed and now will sleep on it. Whatever, if she wants to live in California and be all famous, whatever. But she can't have Macclesfield too. You can't trash the family and country while you are not here, but when we finally have a regard of your presence, all sing songs as if nothing happened. Oh, and actions have consequences, folks. Between all their tell-all interviews, Netflix docu and Harry's book, that could be the last bridge burned for good. You fuck with trust and discretion, the hallmarks upon which your royal family enterprise is built on, you get put at a distance like Patty Hearst for 20 years Eminem. So what's the end game here? Might Meghan ever return to the UK? What about Harry, will he ever be allowed back in the family? Only time will tell. The only certainty is that so long as Meghan and Harry act the victims, this drama will go on for some time to come. Surely they will continue as long as it is opportune to chase the spotlight while claiming that all you want is privacy and biting the hand which once fed them, leaving us plenty of material for we royal watchers to speculate on. Okay, just kidding on that one, but here's a novel idea for jelly. Maybe it is finally time they took some of the privacy which they so aggressively proclaim to seek. For their part, they should get to work on getting a family sorted out and concentrate upon the many charities that they are about launch, forging ahead with common effort here at home as opposed far away off in interesting parts of Africa. Because right now, with all of this back and forth airing grievances, it is not doing anyone any good. In the end, well, monarchy is forever. It has survived much worse than a petulant duchess and her rebel prince husband. And the British public? Decision-makers within the royal family clearly have bigger things to worry about than what Meghan Markle thinks or feels. So there you have it, folks. Another chapter in the Sussexes saga. This is a story of aspiration versus reality, culture clash and disappointment. It is a cautionary tale of what goes wrong when you want it all both ways around the royal house. While you wait, check out our YouTube channel for more shocking stories and blatant exposé. Make sure to like, share and subscribe for all of the latest updates from our favorite family. Check back soon for more up-to-the-minute coverage of the British royal family. Bye for now.